hello. Welcome to today's very chilled out, probably short, but who knows, stream where I don't really know what I'm doing. It'll be something to do with footies. Will we be playing games? Will we be grinding packs and SBCs? Your guess is as good as mine. But I hope that you've had a good weekend. I have just uploaded on the football channel the FPL video. So, if you do want to join the league, that is now possible to do so. So that's pretty cool. As is the fact we're now level 37. Very, very close to getting these two boys into the club. I did open up the big packs that you get from like level 35 or whatever it is, and they were absolutely dreadful. We do, however, have an 84 times 2 from the daily login, so we can open that up. I should have some other lesser packs in the store as well that we can open to... Oh no. Oh yeah, this was the other pack from the season progress. This was an 84 times 20. So I got Futties Smith, Big Kelly, Abili, Elliott, and then a good amount of special dupes. So I need to figure out what on earth these are going to go into, because the problem is there's no team of the seasons in here. There's a lot of good ratings, but near enough every SBC still requires you to put a team of the season in. So I don't know exactly what's going to go in here, and we'll just figure it out. Things are going good, thank you. As I say, I just uploaded on the football channel. The previous upload on the football channel did really, really well, hit like 2.5k. So that was amazing. Which means I'm now 1,100 watch hours away. We are getting closer and closer every day. Now, whilst I don't expect a 2.5-minute video that is showing people the FPL league and code to, one, get many views at all, or two, get many watch hours at all, it will still help. Every single video that gets uploaded to that channel is still helping, and that is the main thing. So even if a video completely and utterly flops and gets 2 watch hours, right? Like, that video genuinely could, because of how insanely short it is and the fact it probably won't get much traction. It could give us the tiniest amount of watch hours out of any video, any actual, like, proper YouTube video that I do on that channel. It could very well happen. But if so, it is what it is. There's not really too much I can do about it. That is just kind of expected. Interested FC bought another transfer. I mean, potentially, yeah. Oh, but you have to put a little bit of context into it, right? Like, some of the players that will be wanting are going to have multiple options, and one of those options will be us. But oh my goodness, okay, wow, that is quite the over rating that we've got there. Yeah, you're going to have multiple players that are having options, and one of them is going to involve us, a team. Yes, we're in the Prem, which is obviously really sought after and stuff, and a lot of players' dreams. But with an impending points deduction, most likely relegation, they'd rather go somewhere else. And, I mean, that seems fair, to be honest with you. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I'm really looking forward to the new season. We are very, very close to it, which means loads and loads of content on the football channel is on its way to you. And I'm really, really excited to push that further, get that channel monetized, and really try and push it. We've only used maybe like 3 dupes there out of the God knows how many that were in that pack, which is a bit of a problem. And this is the thing when you don't get multiple Team of the Seasons in these packs. It's really hard to... Okay, we did use a good amount of the 84s. But look, just all of these specials. We need a different SBC that just does not require Team of the Seasons. Because that one does... Oh, the left stick is struggling now. Oh, this one doesn't. Okay, although this one is terrible. So maybe that's why it doesn't require them, because they know that it's just not good value at all. Chelsea Man City game is interesting. I mean, yeah. This is the first... I think this is the first year where I will not have seen us play a preseason game. Because we don't have any at home. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. And the away ones weren't as interesting as they have been in the past. And if you wanted to watch them online, you had to pay a tenner. So, yeah, this is the first year in, I genuinely could not tell you how long, that I won't have seen a single live minute of our preseason. Obviously, you can watch like highlights and goals and stuff like that, but it's not the same thing, is it? Hope you stay up, just don't go back down. Yeah, it's going to be much easier said than done, though, sadly. Anas, hello, how's it going? Good to see I'm live. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm thankful that you have decided to tune in. Let's see what other dupes we've got remaining here. And I don't know if I noted this down. For the football channel, where is it? Football channel. Where was it? What was I going to do? I can't remember. It's somewhere in a list somewhere. Just watched the Euros video, was very impressed with it. Good work. Cheers! I really, really enjoyed making that video. How can you make your players reds? At this point, I don't even know if you can get more of the red Evos, but it doesn't matter. Just card design doesn't mean anything. Bremer and Irene Paredes for this other one. And please stop spamming. Thank you. Maybe new centre-back, though. It's fine for now. Because if I am going to go into champs, then I can only use Festival of Football cards. So I can't even use either of those centre-backs. So, there you go. Brilliant. Bremer, Paredes. This was an 87 squad, wasn't it? So this should be okay. The 89 squad on one of them doesn't need Team of the Season. Yeah, but the other squad does. So I would still have to put one in there. Let's go with Blanc. And as cheers. What rating do we need in this final position? That's fine. Maybe we can go even lower. Yeah, we can. How much lower, though, is the question. Can we go down to like an 81? Apparently I've not packed any. Everything is 84 plus. 71. Wow, okay, we are well and truly over. So let's attempt 275s instead. Jesus, okay. 3? No, okay. Wow. Don't like the Futties design? Really? I do. I mean, it should be sick after the semis. I mean, it always is. It's the main event, isn't it? Just a Mane, and now your Liverpool past and present going well. Good to hear. So, we're going to open up this pick because it used up the the dupes, right? The expectation, based on the last one of these that I opened, is maybe 2 92s and a 93. Right? They're just going to be a bit crap. But hey, prove me wrong. Not really. I mean, it's slightly higher rated, but I mean, is this Gahey better than Team of the Year Van Dijk? He has better play styles. Do we either... I'm assuming that these are both just bottom of the barrel for price, because basically every card on this game is, unless you get a genuine god tier card. Gahey is 37k, and Lobotka is 27. So Gahey is actually worth more, and may actually be good enough to go into the team, and also fits for the Festival of Foot cards that I would need to do champs this weekend for that objective. So all in all, it could have been worse. It could have been significantly worse, really. And that's in a bit. Fodder, yeah, I mean, pretty much anything you get is going to be fodder nowadays. As I say, unless you pack a top of the line card. However, I do still need to do the Festival of Football objective, so I can at least get some use out of him before using him as fodder. So that's good, because I don't believe I have others that I would put in that position. I can't remember who's in that team, and if I would have... I don't know if I made the team, actually. I might not have. Because I didn't know what card types could go into it before. So I didn't really see. Do we have anything in here? We have an 85 times 10. We'll open that last, just because that's the fun one, isn't it? What helps a lot is the exchanges for dupes. You get like 40 cards. Which one? Yeah. I should really do the crafting and make sure that I actually make the most out of all of the cards and packs and everything like that I create. Donna, hello, just watch the FPL vid. Are you joining the league? I hope so. I hope so. Let's do that. I'll probably change the title in a couple of days. Once the video has just been out for the first few people to join. And then I'll probably just put the code in the title. Just so that we get those first few, if any, watch hours. Just to get that little bit of time. And then put the code in the title so that anyone that finds it post-release, really, will be able to join like that. Is that Olga Carmona? Is she a dupe? She might be. She's not. That's pretty good. 12 more packs to go. One of which, really, is expected to contain anything. The rest would just be a bonus. Like that Olga Carmona coming out of that, and 88 coming out of that. That's just bonus fodder, which I will happily take, but I'm not expecting at all. Oh, I think Palmer is a bigger money risk than Haaland. Like, I don't see a world where I have Cole Palmer in my team. And Kunku, sure. 6.5. Crazy. Haaland's just him. Oh, did I use that Blanc earlier? in the other SBC, or did I take him out because it was too high rated? I did use him. Good. No duplicate is exactly what we love to see. I will do a full league prediction on the football TikTok and football YouTube channel. That will be coming out soon. And then obviously tons and tons of content as the season goes on. As you may well expect. The football channel will be popping. We'll have some stuff that is like time relevant. So maybe reactions and stuff to the first game of the season. Something like that. A bit of analysis on it. But then also videos that are not time barred. Like the Euros one, really. Ronaldo, hello! Yeah, golf's solid. It's very, very good. I would love to start playing it a bit more. Me and my mates are potentially going to go to the range when we go to the pub soon. Because one of my mates has a driving range right near a pub near his. So I think that's what we're going to do, and that could be cool. How do you get an insane team? Play the game a lot is the very simple answer. To be honest, though, during Futties, I'm going to change that. Just play the game. You don't need to play it a lot. It's so easy to get crazy cards during Futties. And it will just get easier and easier as the final few weeks of the game cycle go on, because 85 times 10s will just be more and more every single day. The stuff that's in them will get even better every week. So yeah, 85 times 10 though, here we go. And in this one we are going to get, is that Marmouche, followed by, I don't know what that is. Whatever that is. Sure. Anything else in here with them? Voila, Little Marmouche, Elliot Modric. Okay, only 2 85s is pretty decent. But again, there's just a lack of other upgrade SBCs like that. Like, I really, really hope that when we do get to the crazy level of 85 times 10s, that they don't insist on making you have a team of the season in them. It would completely kill it. But it is EA, so it is possible that they do that. That one does need a team of the season, because of course it does. What's this? 93 plus 1 of 3, greatest of the game, Futties. Sure. Pack 99. I have not got a 99, sadly. So, let's whack all of those dupes that we just got in here. I'm not actually sure which one of these were dupes. I don't believe Volo was, but it's really not that bad. You play but never get high rated, but I find that very hard to believe. I don't know how you could be playing the game at this moment in time and not be getting high rated players. It just doesn't really make much sense. It's so easy. The amount of packs that you can get from just playing that will contain really high rated cards. And then you can just do all the SBCs. And get crazy players. For not much outlay. 88, that's not enough. 89? No, so we're looking for a 90 rated card. Because 91 is enough. 90 rated. Okay, we can just put in Vola. Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? Oh, we didn't put a team of the season in, so we'll get rid of this 91 and we'll put in, I think it was Di Lorenzo. that I had as a recent dupe. Team of the season moments. Yep. So he will go in there. EA really needs to take away the team of the season needed. It's annoying. It is annoying, and I wonder if with batch 3 coming on Friday, will we see the end of that requirement, or are they just going to keep it going for some bizarre reason? They really shouldn't. I don't think it'd be as bad if they had even like a handful of informs available as part of the best of re-release. That would be fine, but they don't have that. So it's just it's a little bit stupid that it's still such a big or common requirement. I was looking for one that is not an objective here. Fine. Normal tots, 92. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to play Kaka. What formation do you think is good for him? What position? I play him up front in 4-2-1-3. But there are some cards that you will use that you simply cannot get along with. Whereas I'll use them and think that they are phenomenal. That's really just how it goes. So don't necessarily think that it's a formation problem or something like that. You just might not get along with that type of card. And that's fine. Not everyone has to use or love the same players. I have custom tactics, but they were copied off of the tactics that everybody in the game was using in October. So if you also want to use nearly 10-month-old tactics, then you can go and look for them. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea, though. Pack 97 Zahara, is that good? No idea. Don't know what he's worth, I'm afraid. James, hello! But if he's worth 100k plus, then it's probably pretty decent, because that is rare on a card at this stage of the game. Right, we'll reveal this because we can. Just in case we get something monstrous, right? So this is a 1 of 3 pick of 93 plus great to the game, Futties, Team 1, Team 2, Team 3 Icons. So the dream here is 99 Pele, something like that. But I'm expecting 3 greats of the games that are pretty terrible. Let's find out. So, first things first, we always check, do we already own any of these cards? Yes. We already own greats of the game, Zambrotta. Okay. Are the other 2 greats of the games as well? Or do we have some pink in here? Greats of the game, and then Futties on the left. So let's go for the greats of the game first. The dream here is a Dinio. In reality, I don't know, like a Puyol, something like that, probably. Let's find out. I mean, very physical. I could be right. Very defensive. Dribbling matches a bit more of a DM than a centre-back, I guess, but still. 99 free... It's Ronald Koeman, right? 99 free kick accuracy? Surely. It is. I haven't used that card. I have no idea whether he's actually any good or if his stats are just ridiculous. But he's missing something. Maybe he's missing Aerial Plus or something, so therefore he's not very good. So, this is now some kind of Futties for the 3rd player. Not a goalie. Okay. So we want to be seeing here something mental in dribbling. You want to see like a 95 plus. 96, but poor balance and composure is also not as high as maybe you would like. I mean, those stats are very good. I have no... I mean, 95 aggression? Could it be like a... Does Cantona have a card? Could it be him? Does he have higher stats than that? I really don't know at this stage of the game. We got finesse, technical plus, first touch plus, power shot plus. I like the play styles. I like the stats. What are the skill moves and weak foot saying? We've got 5-star weak foot, 5-star skills. It could be Cantona. I just don't know his stats though. Would they not be a bit higher? Isn't he like a 97? Let's find out. We have got Stoichkov. Right. This card looks like one of the most underpriced cards in the game. He looks insane. He's less than 100k. I mean, we have to try him out. Absolutely. Because Futties Stoichkov, ever since we saw his in-game stats once his card was revealed, I wanted this card. And again, the fact that he is like 95k is crazy. I mean, maybe I should have checked Koeman just in case he's like half a mil, but I'd be surprised. Ronald Koeman. Oh, he is 250k. Maybe we should... Oh, he does have aerial plus. Well... Was that a really... Maybe we should have taken Ronald Koeman. But hey, you know what? We'll get more fun out of Stoichkov. So, he is now in the club. He has two of my favourite playstyles on the game. Playstyle pluses on the game. I think two of the most important that you can have as a forward. Power shot plus is great. Plus finesse and trickster just to have a bit of fun. He looks insane. Absolutely insane. 98 Smith and the Futties pick 2. Oh, Sophia Smith. I was going to say, I got Kelly Smith earlier. I swear she wasn't 98 when I got her. Callum, good. Thank you. Just got ourselves a Stoichkov to try out. However, he cannot go into the Champs team for this weekend league because I need to use Festival of Foot cards. So, do I still have the tweet open? Is that what this is? Yes. So, I need to build a team for this. Oh, Koeman would have fit because he was a great to the game. Wow. Well, maybe we made a bit of a silly error or decision or choice there, but it is what it is. We'll make a team. We've got two 27s and 151 player pack. We do get a special, which is a dub. It's going to be a dupe Olga Carmona, unless I just used her. I did just use her. Fantastic. And then the rest of this can go. Okay. So let's make a team. I'm just going to keep this tweet on the screen, so I will catch up with chat in a second. If there are any messages, I'm not ignoring you. I just need to make sure that I am getting this bang on. So, let's start... You know, let's just start a new squad. It's just easier. Rather than going and removing every single player. So, objective. We'll play 4-2-1-3, as we always do. I mean, we can start in something else if need be. So goalies that are allowed. You've got Greats of the Game, Heroes and Icons, Copa and Euro, International Stars, Make Your Mark, Path to Glory, and Team of the Tournament. So I can't put in Petr Cech, but I can put in ter Stegen, Dudek, Mamardashvili, Pickford, or Martinez. I'll go with Martinez, even though I don't think he's actually been insane for me. Liam, cheers. Right back. Kyle Walker's loan has run out. So we now have options of Kimmich. He doesn't have aerial. Would that be a problem? Maybe he'd be better in midfield. We'll have to remember that. So Johnston, Klaus, Adams are really our options. We do have Kadioglu, Munoz as well. For now, we'll put in Klaus. Centre-backs. So we can't use Oberdorf. I could use Mateus, but without aerial and being 5'9", that feels like a terrible decision. So if Mateus is in the team, he's going in midfield. Danzo looks like he's just a bit of a brick wall. So that's an option. Kukurea, I don't know why you'd play Kukurea at centre-back. Ake could maybe go at centre-back. Does he have... He has normal aerial. He might make a better left-back. Who else we got for left-back? Petit. Beasley. Theate. Oh, Van der Ven I could put back in... We also have Vardiol. Just doesn't have aerial, it's a problem. I think we put Ake at left back. And then centre backs. Maybe. Romero. He has it. Van der Ven I liked before. He was very good. Calafiori has 99 physical. He does have aerial. Maybe we whack him in. 98 jumping and aerial. I'll go with Calafiori at the other centre-back. Okay, let's get the chats back, because we know what card types we can do now. You think Fabio is going to be better under Schlott? Mm-hmm. You're impressed with Curtis Jones, so you think he does work better under him? Oh, I think it's so early to say, though. Ake does annoy you, don't know what it is about him, yeah. Peck 99 Ronaldo, 98 Dembele, as you do. Alex, hello. Oscar, hello. Thought you were doing the challenge for FUF cards. They didn't count your Puskas, because you made him red, of course. Also Jimenez. Jimenez does look very good as well. That is an option. Maybe we use him over Romero, because they'd be more similar. And then Calafiori's our other one. Okay, CDMs then. Enzo has to be in this team. It's as simple as that. He's going in. Sabitzer fits, but so does Kimmich and Mateus. Maybe we give Mateus his chance to play. Because I've used Sabitzer. A bit on this account, a bit on the other. But Mateus hasn't played a game yet, I don't believe. Who's going to be our cam in this team? Danny Olmo, I guess. We have Lo Celso who can go there. Sabitzer can play there, but we're not going to do that. Eriksen, Bernardo Silva. That would also be a... Ooh. We'll have to look at what other wing options we have. If our wing options are insane, then Danny Olmo can go cam. If not, Bernardo, I think, might be my guy. Nedved would also be decent there. Okay. So Alvarez can be in this team. We have 16 games of loan for Tevez. Barcola can be in the team. Nico Gonzalez, Rafinha. We do have options. Left wing, Depay. I mean, I think we're pretty good. So, Puskas can go in as well. Who have Leicester replaced KDH with? Am I surprised Maresca wanted him? Am I surprised that our manager from last season wanted the player that he rated the most? No. I didn't really rate him. That's not true. I rated KDH highly. However, I also rated a lot of our other players highly. And he was considerably overrated by non-Leicester fans. Was the thing. Eriksen 5-5? Yeah, we could. Kolo Muani also fits in here. So, Danny Olmo, Depay I enjoyed, Alvarez. We haven't replaced him. But we don't know whether we're going to use a number 10 or not. Are we going to miss out on a guy that we're trying to sign right now? I don't know. The transfer window isn't over. There is lots of time left. Isn't Alvarez better than Rashford? No, because he's not a 5-star. So automatically the answer is no. So on the right, surprised you didn't go for Emil Smith-Rowe. What, for 35 mil? No chance. Have I packed Haaland? Haaland isn't in packs, so no. No, I've not. Maybe we do go for Depay. Alvarez over Griezmann. I'm going to say exactly what I just said about Rashford. And why Alvarez doesn't get in over Rashford. He's not 5-star. I have seen a decent amount of Calafiori because I watched a lot of Serie A last season. It was like my second most watched league. I really, really enjoyed it. Although looking at this, actually, I might have to use someone else instead of him in this team because he'll be on 1 chem. What's the chem like with Alvarez? Danny Olmo's not on full. Could we get a Bundesliga player in there and we'd be fine? Maybe. Let's have a look. I can't remember who our other centre-back options were. We could use Romero, and that would be full chem. Oh, on everyone other than Danny Olmo. But we could put in a Spanish manager, that would be fine. Because he would get the Argentina and Prem link. So 32 chem, Spanish manager, that could be our team. Walker's expired. Calafiori is very good. We're going to have to manually put in these subs because otherwise it will give us card types that aren't allowed. Which is frustrating. So, Jonathan David isn't 5-5, is he? No. sadly. So we can put him in. I have done Alawiron, yes, but he is not a card that fits into this objective. Why aren't you using Pickford or anything? I'm not sure what you mean by anything. If you specifically mean Pickford, then the answer is he's crap. To put it very, very simply, he ain't good. You mean Walker, etc. As I just explained to you, Walker's loan has run out. The Weg. I can't use him if I don't have him. Kimmich, Bruno G as well. No need to be like that. There's not any being like that. You keep asking the same questions over and over and getting the same answers and not listening. It's frustrating. What's my TikTok? The same name that I have on everything. So we're live on TikTok, Twitch and YouTube. And it's BettyX94X on everything. You can use ! TikTok if you want to go there. And that'd be good. You've asked one? No. You said use Walker, and I told you why I wasn't using Walker, and then you asked why I wasn't using Walker. That's two. Not one. What would his chem be? He'd be on 3. Who... Wait, Danny Olmo doesn't... Wait, now I'm confused. Oh, so if we make this Bundesliga, then he gets full chem. It's not Spanish, he's already getting a ton of Spanish chemistry. We need a Bundes manager. And then everyone will be full chem. Not sure how he's the only Bundesliga manager I have, but there you go. There's a full team that we can use for the objective. Jack, it's just annoying. How's the Leicester team look? Not great. Came from YouTube. Hey, how's it going? But yeah, the Leicester team... As with a lot of people's teams that are doing past and present, if you support a top team, or not a top team, if you support a team in the top 5 leagues, the amount of cards that they give you is mental. Whereas... they basically just haven't given any championship cards, like, at all this year. It's insane. So, our pool of players to be able to Evo has been so small that so many players have, like, just missed out on an Evo because they've got one more pace and stuff like that. So, it's significantly harder to actually keep upgrading the cards. Next season, hopefully that will be a bit easier because we'll be back as a Premier League team and they'll just randomly give Leicester cards promos. Even if we're doing terrible in the league, we'll just give us a couple because we're in the Prem. And that's just what they do. Is Van Dijk still good? Van Dijk, he's okay, he's not great. But Anchor to boost up all of the stats. What objective? I'll show you that in just a sec. Cosmetics. I am on Xbox. Assuming so, as no not found cards unless you know how to get them back. Reinstall the game. So I haven't had the problem with the not found thing. However, I did have a problem before where Team of the Seasons didn't have the correct name. Like, for me, a Team of the Season card either didn't have a name or it was card type 57 or something like that, right? And reinstalling the game fixed it for me. So, yeah. How are things going? Get bored! I'm doing good! How about yourself? Good to see you. I hope all is well. Cover center, cover center. Depay it is. Okay. 97 Charleston and 97 Ribery. I haven't used Ribery, so why on earth? So I know Bobby Charlton is absolutely insane, whereas Ribery, I would only be assuming. Other hand, looking at Neps's RTG, and you're amazed. Yeah. The thing is, with that account, the problem with the like Leicester players, for example, is you put someone into an evolution. Let's take, I don't know, Fatawu, right? You put Fatawu into an Evo ages ago. And then, because he has like 89 dribbling, even though his reactions are terrible, his composure's terrible, his stamina is terrible, he'll have like one too much dribbling to actually take him to like a 95 or something crazy like that. Or too much pace. Why, at this stage of the game, we haven't had Evos specifically to just add plus 10 composure to a player that has less than 85 or something like that is bizarre to me. It would be so simple and easy to do that would make these kind of cards actually usable, because the amount of Evos, look at this, right? This Yunus Akgun, he missed so many Evos this year because he had 92 pace, right? And look at his dribbling, 99 agility, 97 balance, but no composure, no reactions. Some of these cards just did not fit stuff this year. And they've said next year that they're going to ease the restrictions and everything like that. I really hope so, because dear God, it's been painful at times trying to actually fit some of the cards in. And I will give EA their fair dues. It was year one of Evos, right? It's a learning process. Year two is most likely going to be quite different, you would imagine. I haven't played a game with Carvalho. No more XP in objectives for you, so you're done with foot until Thursday. That's fair. I mean, you can just get XP by just playing, but still. Like, this Cassidy can now go up to a double 5-star 95 rated, which is not bad, to be fair. So that's pretty good. It says I bought him, but it's untradeable. Yeah, so I bought him and then put him into an Evo. And as soon as you put a player into an evolution, they go from being tradable to untradeable. I don't really understand why it doesn't just become first owner if it then becomes untradeable. It just seems a bit stupid. But, yeah. Yeah, Ndidi's here. Ndidi's a 91. He can also play striker for me. So, some of the cards are cool, but they're just not at the level to even go in and try and have fun with them, because their stats just aren't good enough. So the objective that I would be doing is Oh. Am I blind? Ah, it's this one. So I need to win 10 games in finals with a full squad of Festival of Football players. And I will get myself Basha, 86 times 2, 85 times 5, and 87 times 3. So maybe we could try and do qualies and see what the team is feeling like. And then I can start to do the rest of my games. User, honestly, I haven't used any of them. I don't know. Level 37. Yes. So I'm nearly there. I am nearly there. Not going to sweat XP in Div 1. Got your 7 wins. That's more than enough. That's fair. That's completely fair. I'd just go in and put my controller down. Why not? I went on holiday like a month ago. I have no idea who to use. But that's the beauty of this point in the year. Oh, I thought we could just absolutely snap him there. You can just try him out. See which ones you like the most. Go on, I rate it. When was the last time someone tried an advanced rainbow against me? Order a pizza to watch too. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I thought I was off. I mean, nobody in the world thought that that pass was going to the edge of the box, right? Because it shouldn't have. I don't know why it did. Jimenez, with his first touch for the club, scores a header. That Enzo assist. Ah! Zach, yeah, hopefully it's just going to calm down at some point soon. Because, I mean, what does it achieve? Unrest. That's it, right? Not gaining anything from it. Oh, I should have done that differently. Whoop! Ah, okay. Ba-ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-da-dum. Lovely. Play him! Ooh. I didn't play this month because it was free on PS Plus. Yeah, it's on Game Pass as well at this stage of the year. That does seem to be a standard nowadays. Oh my god. That rainbow was so bad that it turned into a pass. How is that a thing? I still say to this day, the weirdo who worked at EA that decided to add randomization into skill moves, you ruined them for me. Well, I still enjoy them, but the reliability is just not even close to what it once was. Crap. Like I say, you do a rainbow flick, and for some reason it goes 5 to 10 yards in front of your player. Sometimes they'll barely get it off the floor. Sometimes it'll loop super high and the defender will get beaten. But because it's gone so high, they'll just be able to recover. It's really dumb. I don't know why they did it. I guess it was to probably try and fix a problem, because they couldn't find out the actual solution to the problem, so they decided to try that instead. And as a result of that, it's just made all of them worse. Oops, that's going to balloon over the bar. Woo! Almost impossible to take someone on 1v1 because of it. It's really frustrating. The amount of skill moves that over the years have gone from being... like, back when defending was completely different, like FIFA 11, 12 time, when I started learning to skill and stuff with the Brasilvas, it didn't really matter what skill moves you did, because they pretty much all had a use. If you... the fact that that is still a thing as well. When you're sort of... It feels like you're at the speed to do... Oh, he doesn't have 5-star skills. Never mind. But it does still happen with some players. It feels like you're going slow enough to do a sombrero, and they do a heel to heel. But yeah, he physically can't do it, so I can't really complain. Oh, once again, the rainbow's been flung 5 yards in front of him. Yeah, it didn't really matter what skill moves you did, because if you knew what you were doing, you could get a use out of basically every skill that existed. Nowadays, there's hardly any skill moves that you see people use, because the vast majority of them are so unreliable and inconsistent that there's no point in even trying it. And it's really annoying. Vamp, yeah, apparently Burrow was pretty bad. Should choose 98 Lo Celso or 96 Rodrygo. Depends on what you need in your team. Lo Celso is very good, but I imagine Rodrygo is a bit of a monster as well. Oh my god, that's terrible. I cannot believe that they didn't make Werner double 5-star. I don't know why they're holding that back from so many Futties cards. It's really weird. Like, this is the last card that you're going to give that player this year, and yet for some reason you're deciding to... purposefully make it so that that card won't be used. Very odd. Damn. Create space through passes. Oh, I think one of the most satisfying things in the game nowadays is creating a like really well formulated team play. Like an attack that involves 5 of your players and you're doing little like triangle passes and stuff like that in between defenders and midfielders, and it's just so fluid and smooth. But being able to whack in a skill move or two alongside that is the dream. But again, when they're inconsistent, it's just a bit dumb. Most OP is step over into boost. That, like, I still don't understand how people get so much out of the step overs. Coming from someone that is skilled for, what, like 13 years at this point? I don't know if I'm pressing the wrong thing, but I just can't... I can't quite manage to make that as insanely hard to defend as people do against me. It's really hard. Oh, Danny Olmo. Blue tick. You get verified when you become a partner on Twitch. That was years ago. No? Did I see Carvalho sitting Casemiro down? No. I don't watch... I haven't even watched my own team this pre-season because I'm not paying £10 per game to watch pre-season, because you'd have to be mental to pay that. Let alone am I sitting and watching any other team's pre-season stuff. Ooh. Have tiki-taka. Mm-hmm. Oh, I changed my mind halfway through pressing the skill. I should have cancelled it. That was stupid. How's Ricardo Carvalho? Haven't played a game with him. because he doesn't fit the requirements for this objective. So we'll use him after this weekend league. Thoughts on Silver Stars being back? The worst thing about FIFA 23 has been put back into the game, and I simply don't understand why. For numerous reasons. One, it was awful. It was absolutely dreadful. I despised every minute that I spent playing in the Silver Lounge. But two, if you were going to bring it back, why did you wait until August? What are you doing? Very odd. Nugget, hello! Thoughts on Eto being 32 squads at this stage? I don't care anywhere near as much as other people, because I actually understand why they're doing it. The SBC is out for 2 months, right? And it's a crazy card. Very soon, maybe... I predicted 2 weeks into August, you would see unlimited 85 times 10s. Maybe we're on track for that, considering we've got our first ones now. You're going to be able to just grind the card and get it for free by just spending some time grinding those very soon. So I really don't think it's as much of a problem as people are making it out to be. Jonathan David or Timo Werner? I haven't used David. I've had him in the club for ages, but I don't think I've played a single minute with him. No. How has he gone through the back of me and barged me, but not fouled me? Is he actually onside? No. It's a waste of time playing for the Evos for them to play Golden Goal or 2 in August. Yes, I agree. Like, this is what I mean. I don't understand why they've brought it in the fashion that they have in August. Earlier in the year, with the ability to Evo some cards to make them crazy silvers, sure. But why are you doing that at this stage? It's really, really weird. Either have it from the beginning, or add it maybe at most halfway through the game cycle. Not 80-90% of the way through it. Weird. But it's EA. A lot of their decisions don't really seem to have much logic behind them, do they? Ah. Bosh. Does Saka have 5-star skills? Oh, that would have been cool. Wow, you bottled that, didn't you? That's really poor. Got Garentia, not dropping Alawiron for him. I haven't used Alawiron yet. I don't know how good that card is. Oh, big save by Haaland. I'm also a bit surprised you've got people in August not leaving in Champs qualifiers. Rashford's decent as a winger. I don't play him up front. I play Kaka up front. But I haven't... Like, if you're watching on TikTok and you see the team at the bottom of the screen, I don't know if that's the team that I will actually use once I'm done with my objectives. I don't know whether Rashford would be in the team. I don't know. Because I'm doing the Festival of Foot Champs. So, can't use them. I haven't used half of like my starting 11 yet. Ole! Yeah, we tried. Tried to be entertaining and got punished. Yes, I'll be using Haaland. New trim. Nope. Did my hair like 2 weeks ago. I will do it again soon, but not right now. Oh, going for like a scorpion kick or something to end it off would have been cool. Oh, so with that as well. Colin, that's a weird question. Shockingly, yes, we do. Cobby, haven't used him. Love Alawiran, plus his finesse plus is insane. I mean, to be fair, like that kind of game, we can just chill and try and skill for the most part because we're just up against someone that isn't very good, that for whatever reason refuses to leave the game. Then Colin, you should stop watching the platform if you're going to believe those kind of things, because you will hear so many baffling things and believe them that it will mess with you. Kyle Walker worth it? Don't know. To be honest, I don't know how much he's worth. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. That's a lot of pink cards. I'm assuming when we get the next champs objective on like Thursday, it will be win 10 games with a full squad of Futties players. Like, surely that is now the next objective. Oh yeah, 85 times 10 shouldn't be close to unlimited repeatable. As soon as that happens, the game is dead. Like, the day that happens, the game's done. I predicted the middle of August before it happens this year. You're level 35 and you've got nothing to do. Two things. One, you can earn infinite XP by playing the game. Two, there is always something to do, which ironically is the exact same thing as the way you get XP. Play the game. If you don't enjoy playing the game with the cards that you have in your club at this stage, just uninstall it. Wait for the new one. Play something else over the summer. Is what I would say. Ooh. Damn. Because if you can't enjoy playing the game with the team you have now, I would be absolutely shocked if you would enjoy the game just by having, who is it? Garincha and Haaland in your team. You say stop whinging, 85 times 10 is the best part about FIFA. For children, yes, because they like seeing all the pretty colours in their packs. And getting all of the special cards. But in reality, it's the death of the game. Because nothing has any value anymore. 85 times 10 mean that it is simply just a matter of time before everyone can get everyone by just rinsing and repeating the 85 times 10s. There's no value in any game modes at that point. Everyone just ends up spamming 85 times 10s until the point where everyone has like the highest rated player in every position. And then they don't play the game. Because they don't care about playing the game. They care about spamming packs to get the highest rated player to then not play with them. So it basically becomes a pack simulator, which you then never play for the majority of people. There will obviously be some people, like myself. Like, when 85 times 10s do become unlimited, I will utilise them to try and get the last few players for the collection book. Oh. But for the majority of people, once 85 times 10s Unlimited come out, they don't play the game anymore. So they may as well just open a pack simulator on, like, Futbin or FutGG or something like that. There's a collection book, yeah, my one that I created. You say 50 XP per match at 1,150 rivals ELO, 5k XP needed will take months. No, it won't. You get XP regardless of the result. You don't need to win. You can just play the game and get XP. So, regardless of your rank in rivals or anything like that, it literally doesn't matter. You could be winning every game 10-0 or losing them 15-0. You'll be gaining XP at the same rate. Why is this person staying in? 4-0 down and a red card in 27 minutes. There we go. When it comes to late August and people stop playing, 85 times 10s are perfect. It'd be stupid to release it any sooner than they already do. That's correct, but that doesn't mean that it's a good thing for the game. It completely kills it off. Instead of maybe having something to do at the end, it's just done. I don't think it's ever really a good thing. I don't know. I'm baffled as to if you think me saying we need XP objectives means you should get 5k XP in rivals. You said two things. You said you need some XP objectives, you're level 35, and you also said you've got nothing to do. You've always got something to do, you can play the game. I don't get it. I chose Cruz because he's double 5-star. That's 100 games of high elite rivals. That's 20 minutes a game. That's insane to ask in August. Then don't complain about not being able to complete the season progress that is still out for 17 days and 10 hours. Like, people complained when they patched the XP glitch and stuff like that. I don't feel like people realise the whole point of the season progress and the rates that they release XP is so that you don't get to level 40 in 2 days. Otherwise, then everyone would complain, well, why is this season so long? I've already got to the max level. It's designed like that on purpose. Oh. Okay. That's cool. We've nearly got Kudus without even trying. Season progress should be completed already? No, it shouldn't. Not with nearly 3 weeks left of it. Otherwise, that's poorly designed. And the season should be much shorter. You have Haaland? Yeah, a lot of people do. So then give us, who didn't glitch, something to grind. It's August. You're taking the game too literally. You've just asked for something to grind in August, and you're saying I'm the one taking the game too literally. I'm telling you, if you need something to grind, you should probably uninstall the game. If you can't hop on with the mental team that you have in August and just enjoy the game, I don't know why you would want to grind the game. That seems crazy. Crazy. Yaya or Modric? Haven't used either, I'm afraid. No one wants to be sat in Rivals all day in August. Then uninstall the game. Or play friendlies. You are proving my point. If you don't enjoy playing the game, then why on earth do you want something to grind in a game that you don't enjoy playing? Because then even when you get the reward of the grind, you're not going to want to play with it because you don't enjoy playing in the first place. So, play something you do enjoy. That's my advice. Oh. Don't complain about a game that you decide to play even though you don't enjoy it. Oh. Thought on Futties pack weight so far. I'm not there grinding picks and packs all day every day, so I actually don't really know what it's like. Obviously, getting random specials, you get them constantly. That's fine. But I don't know what the pack weight is of like the actual footies and everything like that. Like, I haven't even bothered to look at the prices of the recent batch of footies. Because it doesn't really mean that much when they'll all be back in packs at some point in like 2 weeks or something like that. But I imagine some of them are probably ridiculously high. So the question is, will they change that and make, for example, Futties Ronaldo significantly easier to pack when he comes back in packs, when they bring all of the footies out? Or will they keep the pack weight exactly the same, but just drop an SBC for him as well? I think that one is sadly more likely. You sit and play the game to an audience while complaining about when BS stuff happens to you, then just play something else. The difference is, this game is my job. I earn money by doing this. And overall, I like the game. Anyone that in their spare time chooses to play a game that they actively dislike is crazy. If you're not getting anything out of it, like money or whatever, I don't know why you would do it to yourself. It would be the equivalent of me, off stream, actively playing Fortnite if I hated it. It would be mental. People using a 5-back in I don't know what that is. Is it a cup or something? I don't know what you mean. Just got 98 Zinio. Nice. How has my keeper not saved that? Interesting. Gaboy, yep. I get that. Happy most time, even with the annoying moments. Yeah. Same. The sooner with a game you understand when it is just bringing you more frustration than it is joy, and you stop, the better. TikTok is always toxic, yeah. I feel like this person has been in the chat multiple times before and has always just caused that. Oh, I should have passed. Ah, crap. You don't enjoy the game to the point of playing 100 rival games, which I'm suggesting. Okay. Great. Oh, dearie me. Silver Lounge. Ah, okay. I wonder what you meant. Big save. My point was simply this. XP, if you've done everything that's been available to you, then, like, if you really, really wanted to get to level 40, you would already be there. You would have more XP than I do. So, they have brought out enough XP for you to be at level 40. Oh.
We have not time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost.
You're saying it's August, the game's coming to a close, there's no need for EA to make us wait. They aren't! They've brought out enough XP for you to be level 40, and for the first time in ages, with weeks to go before the end of the season, you can literally earn unlimited XP. They're not making you wait. You just can't be bothered to play the games required. You can't have it both ways. You can't say that they should be giving you all this XP when they're literally giving you unlimited, but you don't enjoy the game enough to play. That's just not fair on them at all. It's not fair. You're on holiday for 10 days, and yet you're moaning at EA. What a ridiculous thing to do. When it's completely your fault. Can you still get Haaland? You're on Bonmati. There's 17 or 18 days left of the season. Of course you can.
We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go.
You know how unreasonable it is to suggest for anyone to play 100 games of Rivals? No. Because you're saying that there isn't enough XP. There's unlimited. You've also just said that you were away on holiday for 10 days. So it's literally your fault. Yet you're moaning that EA aren't releasing enough XP. So now you just sound even more silly. Woo! Best chem style for Rolfo? I don't know. Basic would probably be very, very good. But maybe, depending on the position you're playing her in, maybe a different one would be better. For example, like at left back, maybe an anchor would be best. I would have to look at her stats in order to properly know. I haven't looked.
We stand together, united as one.
Properly. Because until I get these cards, I don't really properly look at them. Oh, because I'm not going to go out and buy them or anything like that. Aiden, it's odd, isn't it? Bang! Ping that! Back post! Bang! Oh, of course. You're telling people to play the game instead of having a life? No, I'm telling people that if they want to earn XP, then earn the XP. That's what I'm saying. If you want to moan about not having enough XP, then, and that's because you've decided to, quote, have a life, then you made the choice. That's how it works. Oh, It's why I am literally, on my PlayStation account, I'm level 1. Because at this point in the year, I don't think it's worth me playing on 2 accounts anymore. So I binned it off. Oh. Damn. I have no idea what my team rating is. I don't think I've cared about my team rating since like FIFA 13. So I genuinely have no clue. It doesn't matter. What's the record? Qualies? 2-0? 3-0? Don't know. Doesn't really matter. As soon as we get to 4, that's it. We give the rest of the games away. And then head into finals. And that's where the record half matters, but not really. I only need to get 10 wins for the objective. So, with the team of the season team, we absolutely smashed it and did it really easily. So hopefully the same. Oh, hopefully the same could be said with this one. Best player? I don't really know, because I haven't used half of the starting 11 that you see at the bottom of the screen yet, because I've been doing these objective champs instead of actually being able to use all of my newly acquired players. They don't fit for the holidays. The objectives. The other thing. A jacket's mental, isn't it? What baffles me is, like, people overreact to pre-season, then realise once the season starts that none of the pre-season stuff was relevant, and yet will do exactly the same thing the following year. People just don't learn. It's crazy. It is crazy. Oh. Zach, yeah, I agree. It's bizarre. Nice. No, why didn't he Trivela it? He's offside. I think Chelsea will do good this season. I'll let you know when I do my Premier League predictions video on my football channel. Make sure you go and subscribe. Thank you. Just search Birdie Football on YouTube. You'll find it. I uploaded my FPL video today with the code for the league. So if you want to join the Fantasy League, then go and check out that video and you can get the code and join. And that would be awesome, because the more the merrier. The prize this year is going to be, if you win the league, then I will buy the winner of the league FC 26, I guess it would be, or just the cash value of it. Because there will be some people that join the league that join because of the football channel, not because of the FC/FIFA content that I make. So some people won't have interest in the game. So yeah, go and check that out if you haven't already. That'd be good. Aiden, yeah, definitely. That's a new style of football under Lopetegui. Playing on a poor pitch, humid conditions ain't easy. Yeah. Because I saw a quote from Pep talking about their game against Chelsea. And he said that he could see what Enzo's trying to do, but it just isn't going to work that well. on that kind of pitch in America. I've not qualified yet. No, because we have till Wednesday morning to play. No rush for me. I've had a busy weekend. Foot Champs goes for like 5 days nowadays. Oh, excuse me. Zach, apparently you're basically good for this season. And then it's next summer where it's pretty much probably him done. Cabe, hello! Any mods on TikTok? Get rid of Susie for a bit, and if any more stupid things, then we'll just get rid permanently. Because, as I say, I think it's happened all sorts of times before. Get offers on the table for Eze? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is frustrating. Like, when a team is so publicly like in for a player, but just not hearing anything about it is really annoying. Callum, it is. Oh, don't have Navas to play right back. Nope. Ooh. Don't think there's mods here. Well, if not, then I'll just do it. It's fine. If I didn't like Griezmann, he wouldn't be in the team. To put it simply, the guy is a monster. He's a maniac. Timeout on Suzy. Need to upgrade him. Well, no. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying that I think he's amazing. Just because you don't like a player, it has no impact on whether I do or not. You have your team. You use that. I'll use my team. Otherwise, we might as well just swap. I could tell you, you need to use Griezmann. He's incredible. If you don't have him in your team, you are missing out. My record is I'm qualifying. And if this game continues in the way it started, then we will go 4-0 and then leave the remaining games. Enjoying Futties Team 3 so far? Sure. It's Futties. It's silly season. If you embrace the silliness, then it's fun. Enzo seems to have paid his way out of being a racist. Not really. Firstly, racist is a word that is used to describe many things, some of which are not racist nowadays, but people don't know the actual word to use, so they just say racist. But more so the fact that if you genuinely think that, like, his teammates who called him out for the video would have forgiven him that quickly, if they thought that he was racist, you're crazy. You're crazy. Didn't do it. Yeah, I want to and need to do Dybala. Zach, exactly. Also, one thing that baffles me about the whole The fact that it's called, like, the Enzo situation. Why is he the only player that anyone cares about? Like, wasn't there a list of, like, 5 players that weren't on the bus? So therefore, basically, everybody else, including whoever else could have been seen in the video, should be being slated, but for some reason it's only him. Am I missing something there? I don't get it. Bosh! Wasn't he the one that filmed it and uploaded it? He was live. It was on like an Instagram live. But that's irrelevant. Like if Messi was sat there next to him, just because he wasn't the one streaming it, doesn't make a difference. I do have to say, like I said before, though, I don't think I ever saw the full thing, because I still don't think I ever saw where the apparent comments about Mbappe were. So I don't know if there was more that I didn't see that made it more offensive. But from like the quotes and stuff that I read, and like the translation of the main video, yeah. But yeah, it's interesting to know what people describe as racist, rather than just offensive or something else. Like something could be xenophobic or something like that, and people use the wrong word to describe things. Like, is anyone that says Declan Rice shouldn't be playing for England because he was Irish and has Irish roots? Is that a racist thing to say? Of course it's not. It's factual. But with context and everything like that, whether you're trying to use it in a derogatory, insulting way and everything like that, can change things. Ooh. UFL Beta 2 released on Friday. It's still dreadful. The gameplay is total crap. IMO. 129 XP away from Garincha. Garincha. Who will have to put in? I still don't really understand why they didn't make him double 5. But it's EA. So maybe that's the simple answer to that one. The defenders didn't feel as like on ice, but you do get your team back. The dribbling's still absolutely horrific. Why don't you use Butragueño over Griezmann? 2 reasons. 1, Griezmann is absolutely phenomenal, and I don't feel like I need to drop him. 2, I don't have Butragueño. So That is why. I'm just checking. I have done the thingy. Grincher is a struggle for you. Had the same issue with Puskas. Puskas for me, again, the fact that he's not double 5-star was frustrating at the time and still is. I feel like he misses chances that he shouldn't. And it's a bit frustrating, to be honest with you. Will I do the Silver Cup? The problem is, Silver Lounge was by far the thing I hated the most on FIFA 23. Like, this was when squad battles were still 6-minute halves and you had to win on world class for basically every objective that ever existed. Nowadays, semi-pro, 4-minute halves, beautiful quality of life changes from EA. I still hated Silver Lounge more than having to grind 40 games of squad battles to get like a level up KDB or whatever it was. It just... awful. So I could just play 3 for the XP. I mean, over the course of the next 12 days, will I do it? Yes. But am I going to sit here and do it all, like, right now? No. But I could just play 3 games. For those of you that have done it, are the majority of people doing Golden Goal? Because if the answer's yes, then I'm significantly more likely to do it. And not lose my mind in the process. For you, no. Brilliant. No. Great. Do you open packs much? I don't spend money on the game. I open packs when and where I get them. Yes. It's mainly first to 2. Are the packs still expensive? You don't play FIFA anymore. When did you stop? Most people are quitting at 2. Okay. I'm going to hate this. FIFA 15. You thought packs were expensive in FIFA 15. What? We only had like 100k packs. Maybe 10 times a year. You thought they were expensive back then. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, let's start it off by saying you now have an option to buy 18,500 FIFA points. I think that is enough to answer your question. But if it doesn't, then what about the option to buy these packs for 600,000 coins? This is actually, in terms of points, this actually isn't even crazy. There's normally a pack in the store that's worth like 4,000, 4,500 points. So yeah, there's often £30 packs in the store. And yeah, you can now buy 18.5k points. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Raspadori. I need 203 games, rivals, or squad rivals. But the problem, Taz, is exactly the same problem as we had with the Silver Lounge previously. The problem with the Silver Lounge players and objectives and stuff like that was the cards were only considered good in the Silver Lounge. So you basically played the Silver Lounge to get a card that you could only use in the Silver Lounge. And then the only reason you would play the Silver Lounge is to get the next card, but you can still only use it in the Silver Lounge. So it was just a vicious cycle of playing a game mode to obtain a card to only use it in that game mode, to obtain another card to only use it in that game mode. Never outside of it. Never earning crazy other packs and stuff on top. It was just a vicious cycle. It was horrible. And so now we've got the same thing, but they've started it in August. Why? Bizarre. Bizarre. Some silver cards are extinct now because of Evos. That's crazy. Because again, those cards aren't going to get in your team. Right. Maybe they incentivize it better next year. What they need to do, in order to make... You could have a bronze lounge and you could have a silver lounge. The very, very simple way to make those game modes fun and relevant is to basically make it like Mystery Ball. So in Mystery Ball, once you take possession of the ball, let's say you've got the shooting boost. Suddenly the shooting on your card goes up to 115. If you have the speed boost, your pace goes up to 115. They should basically do a similar thing with the Silver Lounge, so everybody's card gets like a plus 10 or a plus 15 applied to every in-game stat, so that the silvers don't feel like silvers. That's the worst part. Back in the day, FIFA 11, FIFA 12, I ran a Brasilva team. It was the most fun thing that you could do in the game was using silvers because they were the best 5-star skillers. Getting all the chem, they were amazing. But nowadays, the silver cards don't even compete with like 84 rated golds. The gulf in how bad they feel is so much bigger than it used to be. So the cards just aren't fun to use because they feel like silvers. In the past, they were as good as golds. They were as good as special cards. But they aren't like that anymore. So the way to fix that is by applying stat boosts onto those cards in game so that they don't feel like silvers anymore. That's what I think they should do. I don't think they will. But hey, it is what it is. Right, we've got 4 chemistry. Let's do it. Then do you remember when EA made the silver cards so jacked that people would use them in champs? No. It's max chem? That's good. That's good. No, I don't remember that. I thought all of the Silver Stars cards were just, again, barely good enough for a Silver Lounge, let alone outside of it. Here we go then. Let's feel. Because again, I think the worst part is everybody is now used to using the best cards in the game. So going and using silvers is going to feel even worse than it normally would. Because if it's in there at the start of the game and you've got a normal low rated gold team, dropping down and using silver cards, they're going to feel worse. Of course they're going to feel worse. But the gulf from going from a 95 average rating to like 73 is just stupid. Like, look, that right there sums up why I hate this game mode. And why I hate that it's back. Gameplay with great players feels bad at this stage of the year, let alone with complete incompetent silvers. Oh. There was a champ objective for silver cards for the past year? I don't remember. A GG or a Foey? I remember him. So, like, is this person not going to leave at 2-0? No. I guess because of Evos, you're going to have people stay in the game mode because of Evos. Instead of just golden goaling or leaving it 2 down. Do you have to win for these Evos at all? Or is it just play games and like score goals? Please tell me you have to win. Because then if I go 3-0 up, then surely they'll just leave. Just play. Great. Is it 4-minute halves at least? It should be, right? Because it's friendlies. Ah, just play, just play. Not what I wanted to read. Don't know the stats or things of... no. And again, another massively lacking part. I don't get the timing. Like, 3 games for full Evo, no win. Okay. Everyone is used to using players that have 3 or 4 playstyle pluses. And now you're getting us to use players that don't even have playstyles. It's just not fun. These players are garbage. It's not enjoyable to use garbage players. Great stuff, I'd say so. How many hours a day do I stream? Not that many right now, but I'd like to do more over the summer. And then obviously with the launch of the new game, we'll smash it. But I'm focusing a lot on my football channel right now because I'm trying to get that monetized on YouTube. So, hopefully that can happen sooner rather than later. I uploaded an FPL video earlier today, so if you want to join my league and you want to compete for the prize, then you can check that out. How'd you level up so quickly? I play the game a lot. I'm not going to leave it 3 now. Oh, how fun. How fun. Okay. Do. How haven't you got a better team with all the time played? Your opinion on my team sadly doesn't matter to me. You might think, for example, why is he using Griezmann? Why doesn't he have someone better? I love the card. So I really enjoy my team. I also have 6 mil that I could spend on the team, but it doesn't make any sense to, because I need it for the collection book. I could have... Basically, why don't I have the most meta team in the game? Is the real question. Because I don't want to. Is the answer. I could, but I don't want to. I swear there's a GGFO he got an inform that was like an 84 centre mid. Maybe it wasn't last year, maybe like the year before. You pack 99 Ronaldo. If he's tradable, you should sell that card. If not, enjoy. Probably got the best striker in the game. I imagine so. Shocking that I haven't played against him yet, because there's probably about 10 people on the game that own him. I'm assuming he's extinct at 15 mil. I'd be surprised if not. What are you going to do with the 6 mil? New game's out in a month. I need it for the collection book. I support Leicester City. So for my collection book series, I need to obtain and play with every card in the game before the new one comes out. So I need to be able to afford the most expensive player in the game by the end of the year. And that will happen either through them all being re-released and therefore their price is dropping, or by them dropping SBCs for the 99 Futties. Ah, crap. Collection book, yeah. I created a collection book for the game. Next year, FutGG might have one built into their website, so if I do the series again, my god will it be so much easier to track. Rather than having to create every individual page myself. And do it all manually. Explain the collection book. I just did. But I have to obtain every player that's available on the market that is 75 rated or above. I have to use them by the end of the game. No loans, no drafts. Simple as that, really. With obviously not spending any money on the game. And so Futties is a great time for that, because a lot of the players that previously were millions and millions of coins suddenly cost 100k. And so you can easily tick them off. But then you have the handful of cards that 2 years ago weren't a problem. Because, for example, 99 Futties Ronaldo, I wouldn't need him for the collection book because he wouldn't be on the market. He'd only be an SBC. Whereas now that they've made them tradable in the last 2 years, it makes it significantly harder. Because even though we're in August, they make the pack weight so stupid that you have cards that are extinct at 15 mil in August. Last year, you had extinct cards in September. I beg that we don't have that same problem again this year. We'll see. But it's EA, so... See how long it would take 96 rated team? Answer, not very long. Yeah. This is what I mean. I never understand why anybody asks about team rating nowadays. It doesn't mean anything. Like you say, you could get a 96 rated team by putting hardly any time into the game, because so many 96 rated players are fodder value. They'd be like 25k, something like that. And so easily attainable via 84 times 10s and stuff like that. Whereas back in the day, a team rating might be impressive because it's like, wow, you've managed to get this many, like, 90 rated players in your squad. How have you done that? Did you get lucky in packs? Did you spend money? What did you do? Nowadays, everyone's got crazy rated teams because it doesn't matter anymore. The rating of a card is irrelevant. What matters is in-game stats, weak foot, skill moves, playstyles. Just take a look at Pedri. The worst 99 rated card in FIFA history. Just because of the way that the rating upgrades worked for the promo. You compare him to like 99 Enzo Fernandez, it's night and day. Enzo is so clear. Yet they're both 99 rated centre mids. And the same with like centre backs. Pedri's amazing for you, then your mind will be blown when you get one of the other 99 rated players that actually has 99 rated stats. What's the best way to get fodder? Play the game. Play the different game modes, do the objectives, do all of the SBCs. Do I do team ratings? So not really at this stage of the game, because it just doesn't matter. Like, basically everybody's team is just mega cracked. The only time that a team is really interesting at this stage is if you've got like a past and present and you've evoed a load of players up or something like that. Everyone cries about lack of content if we don't have a promo every week. You say everyone, I think you mean the newer generation of FIFA players. Is a Silver Cup worth it? Probably not. I'm doing 3 games in it to get the 500 XP to get Garincha. Like, the TikTok generation, as it's basically known, they would, like, the demands of content in games by people that play them nowadays is insane. And whilst it's partially fair, like, you couldn't really put out, like, if you put out FIFA 12 today, then it'd be like, well, there's just not much to do. This game isn't as interesting as any of the others on the market. But when there are so many game modes, objectives, evos, and all of that stuff, promos, and you still have people moaning because we only got 1 player and 1 upgrade SBC today. The greed is insane. And so the people that moan that there isn't enough content are actually the reason that the game has been ruined. Because it's like an addiction, right? To basically anything. If you're addicted to Pepsi Max, right? Like I have probably 2 of these a day. If I had 10 of those a day, one of them, or like 10 or 20 of them a day, one of them isn't going to give me anything, right? Because it's basically a need, a necessity at that point. Instead of just, I'll enjoy a nice Pepsi. A cold Pepsi from the fridge. Oh, hits the spot. I don't need it. I enjoy it. The problem with the people that play this game nowadays, they need constant content. The amount of people that don't enjoy the game, but they grind it because for some reason they feel like they need to. They always need something else to earn on the game. They are addicted to it. And so those people with the addictions have basically pressured EA into just giving them more and more and more content because it isn't enough for them. Suddenly, just having a team of the week and maybe a promo every few weeks or something like that, or once a month, it's not enough. Not only do they need a promo every week, but they need a new player on top of the promo cards every single day as an SBC. And even that isn't enough. The greed that people have for content is It's crazy. And it feels like it means that the game is gonna... One of two things is gonna happen with this game. Right? One, they try and do a reset. I don't think this will happen. I think this is option one. And I think option one really, really does not have much chance of happening. Maybe like a 5% chance. They reset things. They stop doing promos and content every single day, and they try and simplify it back a bit to try and rein in the power curve and stuff like that. Option 2, which I think is significantly more likely, we go down a FIFA Mobile route. Cards are going to break 100 rating. You're going to get like 115 rated Messi and stuff like that. Because it's the only way to keep appeasing people and to keep bringing out more and more and more and more and more and more stuff. You say most negative load of waffle you've ever heard? I'm guessing you're not very old, James. And you didn't play the older Ultimate Teams. And you're not online that much. Because if you did, and you are, I simply don't understand how you would not completely agree with basically everything that was just said. And if you do, I'd love to hear how or why. Why are you playing with silver cards? Because that is the objective mode. I hate it. I think it was the worst part of FIFA 23. I despise the fact that it's back on this game. But XP, cards, packs, stuff like that. If I complete one more game in it, I get my 98 Garincha. Ooh. Do I like the new 98 centre mid from Objectives? Bonmati, I haven't used her yet. But I've loved her other cards this year. I'm just frustrated that they didn't make her double 5-star. Because there isn't really a reason not to at this stage of the game. Tactics, my tactics are from October. So if you want to use the most outdated ones in the game, then go and search up Best Custom Tactics October FC24 and you'll find mine. I don't take the game seriously enough to update my tactics throughout the year. No, I play 4-2-1-3. 4-3-2-1 is just boring and meta. I don't want to play that crap. Oh, my player couldn't run. Damn. We would go weeks without a promo. We were actually excited about them. I mean, there just weren't promos in the past. Other than Team of the Year and Team of the Season. All you got was Team of the Week. And yet it was great. Because the game... I've said this for years, and it still holds true. The reason why the older FIFAs were significantly more enjoyable than the modern ones is because the game was about playing, not about winning. Back when the only game mode was online single matches, it didn't matter whether you won, lost or drew. You just go on, play, enjoy your team, whether you want to try and score long shots, whether you want to try and try and skill the entire team, play with your favourite players. It didn't matter. You just go on, play. Whereas nowadays, everything is about rewards and winning. Never had a game make you more angry, so you just stop playing. You put 15 hours on this one. Why didn't you reply to my question or point, James? After saying that it was all a load of negative waffle. I don't understand. It's not even about winning. It's now about what do I get as a reward to win. Oh yeah, like the feeling of winning doesn't give people any joy on this game. It's not like if you're playing Warzone or Fortnite or something and you've been playing for like 20 minutes to half an hour and you get a win at the end of it and it actually feels really rewarding and you feel like you actually accomplished something. No, not at all. You have more relief that the game is over than joy that you won it. For the most part. Is sadly what the majority of people that play this game feel. That's not good. Get that feeling after a penalty shootout in Champs, you think? I disagree. I don't think that you have... I don't think that you have the joy of winning. You have the joy that you didn't just waste half an hour of your life to lose on penalties. Like, I'm more happy that I didn't just massively waste my time than I am that I actually won the game. Like, if I'm going to lose, I would rather come up against a pro player who goes 3-0 up against me in the first 10 minutes and I just leave than lose on penalties. Because it's just more time out of my life spent losing a game. Same with winning. In Champs, I'd rather someone just quit. Hey, 93rd minute when there was only one added on. James, yeah. Why have they slowed down and go back to how they did in 12? Because the game was about enjoying it and having fun. Not about spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds on untradeable packs and cards being outdated within a week. Jack, yeah. Like, even the joy of packing a big player has gone. Because unless you pack a god tier card that is like 5 million coins plus, that card's probably going to be outdated in less than a month. That's crazy. So you just know that it just isn't worth caring about a lot of this stuff, because it doesn't matter whether your pack clip was good or bad in that promo, because then the next one's just right round the corner and you'll have another chance to get good stuff. It's... Combine that with how like toxic the online community is when playing the game and stuff like that, because everything is about winning. The more competitive something is, the more toxic it will be. If you have game, again, I say the same thing year after year. If there was a game mode that was online single matches, no skill-based matchmaking, and win, lose or draw, you get 1,000 coins and you get a 2-player pack for every game you play. That would be the most played game mode for so many casual people that just want to jump on and play a few games of FIFA, not care about having to sweat it out in Rivals or Champs or something like that. They just want to chill and play with their team. They don't care how well they do, they can just play. The casual side of playing this game doesn't exist online. It just doesn't exist. And that's sad. Garincha! Gabor, yeah. Yeah. Haven't you just described friendlies? Nope, because friendlies are connected to your division rivals, like skill-based matchmaking. So no, I've not. Plus, it does matter whether you win, lose, or draw, because if you lose on a friendlies game, then you'll get a significantly less amount of coins and stuff than from winning and everything like that. It's just not casual in the way that it should be. I stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. If you take out the competitive part of the game, where's the fun? Well, to put it simply, a lot of people don't want to play competitively. The best games are the ones that have casual and ranked as their online options. Because if you just want to go on, chill, play, you play casual. But if you're feeling like, you know what, okay, today, let's try and rank up. I want to get to that next thing. I want to get that that next reward or something like that. Then you go in the competitive modes. We don't have that on this game. That's why kickoff is made for. That doesn't make any sense because you can't use your ultimate team in career mode. Career mode's against the AI. That's a silly comparison. Josh, yes, if I'm live on TikTok, I'm also live on Twitch and YouTube. Most stupid thing ever, skill-based matchmaking in friendlies. It's dumb. There's nothing friendly about friendlies. Yeah. Pretty much. It's crazy. You're level 27. Can you make it to 40? You've got about 3 weeks, and you can play as many games as you want and keep earning XP every single game. So, yeah. If you want to, then you can get there. There's nothing stopping you. Third after the weekend, 3.2. Market value now. Should be like 100k, I imagine. Let's check. Lauren J is 65k. Yes. It's just silly, isn't it? Just silly. Do I think they'll release double XP in the last week? They don't need to, but maybe. What's a good and fast way to make coins? Go to U7 Buy, use code Birdie at checkout. You can buy a mil for about 15 quid. So, that's the easiest way. Does it actually work? Yep. Foot champs when? I'm not doing my finals on stream today. Because I need to try and get 10 wins with this FOF team. But I'm definitely not doing that right now. Where's this? Here. So, positions for Garincha? Right wing, right mid, centre forward. So we'll put Kaka there. And we'll put in Garincha. The only thing now is, though, we've got... Oh, no, he's right-footed. I think of Jairzinho being left-footed. So he can go on the left. We've got the Ultimate Team Deep Dive tomorrow. Ooh, that could be really interesting. I'm looking forward to that one. That's where we'll see any game-changing stuff. Let me change my team on the stream. So people can then ask me how have I got Garincha already instead of Rashford. That'll be good. Josh, thank you very, very much for coming on over to Twitch and the sub. Excuse me. I very, very much appreciate it. And it does... Any and all generosity always makes a big difference, so I really do appreciate you supporting myself, the channel, etc. You're awesome. Killian, I haven't this year because I'm on my road to glory. So I have no need to. But if I wanted to on my PlayStation account to sort of end off the year and bump it up to do some crazy packs and videos, then I would. But I just don't really feel the need. Whereas last year I did quite a bit. I did use it. I thought I put in thingy at centre back. I was trying out Carvalho. Team of the Year Van Dijk is outdated. For one reason, and one reason only. He doesn't have Aerial Plus. Aside from that, the guy is still a beast. But that lack of Aerial Plus is a problem. Memory Ali, yeah, it's not good, is it? Killian, no. I do not. Whereas, yeah, Ricardo Carvalho looks like an absolute monster. And I look forward to finishing the 4th part of Champs so that I can try out this card. Company Futties better than Araujo Copa? Oof. I have no idea. I think Team of the Season Araujo is still up there with the best players, let alone that version. That version is just insane. Any player SBCs you'd recommend? I need to get 97 Griezmann. Well, unless I pack him, then I'm not going to do that. I don't spend coins on my team. Otherwise, I'd go out and buy someone instead of VVD. And maybe Klaus. But yeah, I don't spend coins on my team. I haven't used Garrincha for a single game yet. Bonmati apparently I have. I don't know if that was squad battles. Maybe it was. Can't remember. Oh, it was. It was squad battles earlier today. So I haven't used Modric, Bonmati, Carvalho, or Garrincha yet. But any player SBCs I'd recommend? Yeah. I mean, Yaya, Dybala, Maguire is one that I'm potentially going to do to replace Van Dijk. Because I think Player of the Month Maguire was one of the best cards in the game when he came out. Best centre-backs, of course. So, I think this one is going to be an absolute machine. So, I think I'm going to do him. He's actually only 2 squads. I should do him very soon. Werner's very good. Loftus-Cheek runs out tomorrow. He's okay, but surely you've probably got good enough midfielders at this stage. Fekir is fun. Mane, maybe. No, Joe Cole's a letdown. If they made him 5-5 and better reactions and composure, then yeah, I would run it back. But no, sadly not. Icons. I mean, Kaka is very good. Is Butra 5? Yeah. I think I've played against this card once and he scored a hat-trick against me. Butra's the kind of guy that if I did him, I feel like I would absolutely adore this card. He has, for a striker, I think he has the 3 best playstyle pluses that you can get with technical, first touch, and finesse shot. Oh, good shout, actually. Good shout. Another player I need to change in the team that I haven't used yet. Emi Martinez. Get out! Because I did pack Futties Petr Cech. So I need to use him as well. And I haven't yet. I forgot about that. So yeah, he needs to go in the team as well. Ethan, hello! Eto, very good. If you use U7 buy, do you need to spend the coins quickly, or can you just hold on to them? You can hold on to them. I'm not entirely sure why you would, because they get like cheaper as the year goes on, so that seems a bit odd. I would definitely spend a little bit of them when you get them, but like if you bought a mil, then spend maybe like 50k, 100k, something like that. Did this card keep coming down in price? He did. That is mental. I know we're at the end of the game, but surely this is the best keeper in the game and he's less than 100k. Although, to be fair, at this stage of the game, it doesn't really seem to matter, does it? Because even though he might be the best, there will be shots that are straight at him and he'll just let them in. He'll palm them into his own net. Like, I have used... It's so infuriating because this Pickford, absolutely useless. This Martinez, he's okay, but the amount of clangers that he drops right now is ridiculous. Mamardashvili, terrible. ter Stegen, probably the biggest letdown of a goalie this year for me. Like, I gave this guy so many games, and then it felt like overnight, after like his second weekend league with me, just bang, terrible. All of a sudden, he couldn't save anything. Whereas in the 1,495 games of his gold card, this was just unreal. 96 All Black, also bang average. It's frustrating. Jay, yeah, that's one position that I would love a big boy upgrade, but I don't know who I'd get. I have tried Lo Celso. I used him... So I play 4-2-1-3. So I'm actually going to try out Bonmati at cam, which I'm intrigued to see how she does, because that's where I used her gold at the start of the year and she was phenomenal. Is this card going to be insane? Maybe. It does lack the 5-star skills, which is sad, but we're going to see how she does at cam. So Enzo and Modric play as DMs. So when I used Lo Celso, he was at DM as well. Schmeichel is good, yeah. He's very good. He's one of the ones that does seem to have stayed good. Completed Kaka, excited to use him? Yeah, he's really good. 2 assists with his gold. What, ter Stegen? Seen Ronaldo or Neymar yet? The thing is, I haven't played online that much outside of when I've needed to for like champs. And I don't... Did I play against Ronaldo the other day? It might have been his team of the year. Or team of the season. Or whatever the other one is that's in packs. I think the best non-top meta player was Mappy Leon. Mappy Leon, Bonmati and Joe Cole. Ethan, I don't have a tactics command because these are my tactics. Do they look familiar? If so, then I'd be surprised if you watch anybody's tactics videos. But if maybe they seem a little bit familiar, it's because this is what everybody was using in October before they patched 71 depth. But I stopped caring about trying to be great at the game at around the same time. So I never updated my tactics. So I use very, very, very outdated tactics because it's just what I'm used to. I've used them the whole year. You need to get rid of Griezmann. I don't need to, and therefore I won't. Griezmann is an absolute monster. I'm amazed that people look at this card, see double 5-star, see these stats and these playstyles, and think that this card isn't elite. You say Team of the Season's outdated? Not for the biggest cards. No. For the majority of them, sure. But, like, you wouldn't use Team of the Season on Mbappe? You wouldn't use this card? You wouldn't use Team of the Season Van Dijk? Frimpong? I use Hernandez. You can still use Kane. Martinez is still sick. Bellingham. Not for you? Then... you crazy. You got Frimpong. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Have I been doing any of the 89 plus exchange grind? No, not really. Who will you get for centre mids? I have no idea what you're on about. Yeah, you say Schmeichel as well. Yeah, as I say before, Schmeichel is one of those guys that does seem to have... You know a card is good if they transcend promos. What do I mean by that? Let's say a card comes out in February for whatever promo is out at the time. If that card is actually still good enough to use 2 promos after that, it's an elite card. So, especially late game. Like, there's probably maybe like 10 Team of the Season cards that came out now like 2 months ago that are actually still usable. They were that good. That kind of thing. Division, elite division, but does that mean that much? I don't know. Lee, good, thank you. Sabari, sorry, not tonight. Let's just do one of these. Why not? We can. Kaka is very good. But yeah, I've not been doing a massive grind of like all of the upgrades and everything like that. Callum, no. Why no chem styles? They do have chem styles. They have basic chem styles on them. It worries me that so many people don't know that that's a thing. Still. After all the years of chem styles now being a thing, people still don't know that basic exists. Or what it does. It's scary. We're looking for a tops here. I think this is the one thing that in batch 3 I would like to see changed. Considering how much they're still needed in SBCs, there needs to be more popping impacts. IMO. It's just not enough. Go for a 92. Zelen. Should consider using others as well. I do. If I feel like they need them, then I use a different one. I do. 84 rated. Bosh. Nice to see you still live at this time. Yeah. I mean, not for much longer. But, yeah. Does chem really matter in general? I mean, yes. Because the stat upgrades that you get from having full chem is massive. Yes. So if you want to see Leicester content, then make sure you're following the football TikTok and sub to the football channel. There's a decent amount of people here, considering the amount of people, considering the time. So if you are watching, if you're on YouTube or Twitch right now, and you want to join the FPL League this year, then I believe, is that the right YouTube link? I should probably double check that before I'm pasting a random thing. It is the right one. Okay. So if you want to join the FPL, then click that link on Twitch and YouTube, and it will take you to the football channel, where obviously you can subscribe for more incredible content, but you can also get the link and code for the FPL. Oh, we've got a few packs to open. Cool. Let's do this. And if you are on TikTok, then you'll have to find the link in the bio. And that will... You can find the football channel link in the bio there. And hopefully join. And that'd be great. How you streaming on Twitch and TikTok together? Different streaming software. But yeah, I imagine that the FPL video will be comfortably the lowest like watch hours that I get on any video that I put out on that channel over the next like 5 years if I was doing stuff. Because it's like a 2.5 minute long video, basically showing the very basics that you need to know and the code. You say get some chem stars on your players. Jesus! Understand what a basic chem style is. Jesus! Callum, I'm not sure what you mean. Modric or Pedri as attacking centre mid? Probably Modric. GTX, that would be awesome. Best pack pull I've gotten this year? Probably Zidane, relatively early on from an icon pick. That was huge. I used him for so long. Or... road to the knockouts. Modric. That was a crazy pull. He got, what, nearly like 1,500 games as well? Jack seems decent, but will he be great week in, week out as like a starter rather than a super sub? I don't know. Lummers by playing a lot. What do you do to have Garincha already? Play a lot. Can you build your EPL team? I have no idea what you're on about. Invisalign does go patient to patient, basically depending on whether you get a short version of it or the standard. If you get the short one, then you'll be looking at less costs, but the average price will be somewhere between 3 and 4k. Tice, no. You can grind. Dumfries Futties could potentially go in the team, to be fair. See what he's like once we get him. But let's open these last few packs. Van Dijk is not that good in game, no. I will do Maguire to replace him. Which is a crazy sentence, but that's what I'll do. Especially if I got a team of the season in this last 84 times 10 that will open up. Then we'll put it straight in. To Harry Maguire. I haven't used Czech for a single game yet. So I cannot tell you how good he is. But if it's anything like his team of the season, no, that's not a thing. Team of the year, then he's going to be unbelievable. Right, Harry. That one doesn't require a team of the season. That's good to know. Probably depends on the area of dental surgery, I imagine also. Not really, because it's like based in America. And so they like send it off to get done. But maybe somehow they'd charge you more if you're in like London or something, because everything in London costs more, even if it shouldn't. Content creator 2, GG. Good at hold up, bring attackers into play. Bowen, Kudus, Somerville, etc. Could be cooking. Bowen on the right, Kudus at 10. Somerville on the left. Ooh. Anticipate plus is also almost a must, though. I don't really agree. I actually think intercept plus is better than anticipate. Who's winning the Prem? You'll find out if you subscribe to the football channel and watch the predictions video coming out very soon. Can you tell we're trying to get the channel monetized? We need all the help that we can get. If you don't know how it works, basically in order to get monetized, you need people to watch your stuff for 4,000 hours. So every view helps. And we're getting there. So help us out. Please watch the videos that we've been uploading recently. I appreciate it. Oh my god, I don't have a Prem player in here. What the hell? Oh yeah, Paqueta instead of Kudus then. Sorted. I'd say. What's the channel name? There's the link. There is the link. Do. But if you just search for Birdie Football, then it should come up. I hope. If we've been getting the channel out there enough, then hopefully that would pop up, or at least start to pop up. Theo? No, that is not the name of the football channel. The football channel, again, you can search Birdie Football, you can search for Scott Bird and it might come up. The link is always in the bio. In the TikTok stream, you can always do !footy if you are on YouTube or Twitch, and it should work as well. Callum? Not really sure why I'd ask a random person about that, but sure. It's a bit odd. You went against me. GG. Right, let's open up these last couple of packs then, and see if we can get anything big. That'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? That will go... Alvarez. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, go and check out the... Go and check out the FPL video. I also did a tier list for the home kits in the Prem this season. Callum, I don't know who you are, so I don't know why I would ever do that. Yeah, I realise who Alvarez was at the end there. Is the new icon pick worth it? Nah. Yeah, I still don't know like all of the card types that are popping out. We get a team of the season, which is good because we could put that into Harold. And then Vialli. Sure. Vialli is a dupe. Well, we'll put him in with Hartel, and that will make that squad for Maguire significantly cheaper. And we can get him in the squad. Hell yes. Wade's... I don't... That's weird. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I agree. Maguire Player of the Month was phenomenal, which is why I want this card. Is it 86 or 87? 87. That's fine. Oh, this should be very easy. Lovely. Ah, 88. Pop her in. I'll show you the updated team in a minute. Oh, it needs to be 89. Wow, okay. Callum, I don't know who you are, so no. Here we go! Oh, Harry Maguire. Get him in. I put on purpose. I'm not even sure what it was. Maybe, maybe not. Can't remember. Harry Maguire. Get Popper in. Oh yeah, of course. Every time. So, VVD. Team of the Year is out. User, cheers. And Harry Maguire. Not this 95 one. But this one is in. I haven't used Czech. I've not used Maguire. I've not used Carvalho. Not used Bonmati. Not used Modric. Not used Garincha. Bro doesn't know what chem stars are. Bro doesn't know what a basic chem star does with crazy cards in August. Hope you're doing good, having a good night. I am, thank you very much. Hopefully you are too. I appreciate it. Wade never bought one. The club is pretty stacked. So let's get the updated team picture for TikTok. Where's a United fan? I'm not a United fan. I'm a Leicester fan. Jeremy, hello. What does it do? What basic chem style gives you boosts in each area? So you can see Modric is getting stats boosted in each of the 6. So when cards are as cracked as they are at this stage of the game, you don't, like for example on Griezmann, you don't need to put a hunter on this card. A basic is boosting up numerous stats that are close to max, but would be a waste to put like a +8 or a +10 on it when you can only go up by 4. So a basic gives you so many small boosts across the board that at this stage of the game, it's the best chem style for a huge amount of players. You'll still have some where maybe like Engine or an Anchor are the best, but basic is amazing. Should get rid of Griezmann. Nah, he's unreal. Bonmati already? How? I'm surprised you said Bonmati, not Garincha. But by playing the game a lot. I haven't used Zaha. I don't know if he's any good. You say Maguire's bad? He looks insane. But he's one that maybe would put a an Anchor on or a Shadow. I'd need to look at his in-game stats. Of the ones that I haven't played a game with, I'll look to see whether I want to put a different chem style on any of them. We'll see. But we have an 84 × 10 to try and end things with an absolute monster. So that is what we are going to do. UFL is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Rivals gives you 50 XP per game. Squad Battles gives you 25. Best way to get XP quickly? Do all of the objectives. And play all of the game modes. And play as many games as you can. But this is going to be that. We're going to end things with an 84 × 10. And hope that... whoops, that's not the button that I wanted to do. How do I... copy link address? Is that what I'm trying to do here? Callum, I'm afraid that opinion Doesn't matter. To me! Put the whole team in an 89 exchange. I could, but I won't. So, if you are just tuning in and want to see not just FIFA, but football content, then obviously there's going to be loads of stuff as soon as the Premier League season starts, and a little bit before. We're going to do my full Premier League predictions. That's going to be up for you soon. So hopefully that video does okay and people don't just slate me for my opinions. I mean, let's be real, of course they will, because that's all anyone does when it comes to prediction videos. So if you want to check that out, please make sure you go on over to the Footy channel. The link is in the chat on both YouTube and Twitch. If you're on TikTok and you want to see football content as well as the FIFA or FC content, then you can find the link in the bio. And that would be amazing. So, we will finish things off with an 84 times 10. Let's just get rid of some of the spam. There we go. And see if we get anything. No idea what that is. Haaland for the God knows how many time. And Diogo Jota. They could very easily both be dupes. But for an 84 times 10, it's fine. A team of the season would be the dream. We do not get one. But it's okay. As long as you're not getting all golds in August, then it's okay. The team of the season is what you really, really want, obviously, so you can just redo the pack. But they're not as common as they should be, sadly. So, it is what it is. But that's what the team is looking like now. And we will get to use that soon. We are going to do the we're going to do champs as well with the Festival of Football team in order to get that objective done. We'll get Basher, I think like an 87 times 3, an 86 times 5, something like that for the packs as well, which will be pretty good as well. So yeah, we'll do that over the next couple of days. Continue building and improving the team, if even possible. Maybe a right back now. Outside of that, unless we're getting players that are worth multi-millions, then the team isn't going anywhere really, is it? Kaka will play, striker in a 4-2-1-3 for me. It will be Enzo and Modric at DM, Bonmati at cam, Griezmann on the right, Garrincha on the left, and Kaka up front. So looking forward to using that team. Thank you once again, anyone and everyone that has tuned in, whether you followed on TikTok, Twitch, subscribed on YouTube, all of that good stuff, subbed on Twitch, gifted like William on TikTok. I appreciate it. I've got a Bayern shirt, this season's one, upcoming with Musiala. Would I take Griezmann out when I get Haaland? Probably not. I'd be more likely to take Kaka out because Haaland would be playing up front. But I don't know. I need to play more with Kaka to see whether I prefer him over Griezmann. I've not used him in a full weekend league yet, so I don't know. But I should probably find out pretty quickly, because by the time I finish champs, I will have Haaland. Because you get 1500 XP for completing champs. So combine that with the number of XP that I'll get from playing the games, we'll have Haaland by the end of champs. And this 86 times 11. So that's pretty fun, isn't it? And maybe next champs will be a all Futties objective. So maybe he would go in for Griezmann in that regard. But we'll have to wait and see. But that is going to be that from me. Thank you. As I said, once again, everyone that has joined. I appreciate it. And we will see you guys next time for another one. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Tomorrow, apparently, we've got the Ultimate Team Deep Dive. So I'll be live for that. And it could be a big one. TJ, he's good. But again, I've not used him for a full champ. So it's a little bit too early to say. But yes, live for the Ultimate Team Deep Dive tomorrow. In a bit, everybody. Good night. Goodbye.